it starts with chapter number 1, Foundation of Network Architecture. In this chapter, I will tell you about data communication, different computer networks. Then I will tell you about some network topologies. We have bus topology, star topology, different topologies. I will tell you one by one in a detail. And then what is network device and what are the different computer network types and network topology. Let's first introduce our chapter. Welcome to the world of networking, right? Where digital highway of communication coverage to connect individual, business and society on a global scale. What it's do that our high digital highway of communication, it connects individual, group of people, business, society on a global scale. In this chapter, we will delve within the fundamental building blocks of network architecture from the intricate web of devices to strategic arrangement of topology. We embark on the journey to understand underlying infrastructure that powers modern communication. What it's do that powers your modern communication. I will tell you a proper structure of each and everything. First is data communication. What is data communication? First of all, I will tell you about communication. What is communication? It means sending or receiving data. When I am sending something you or if you are sending me, I am receiving that data. It is known as communication. It is held between two people. It is required by the people to share their views, opinions, knowledge, information, resources, expertise among themselves. With the help of communication, what we do, we share our data, our knowledge, our experiences with other people all around us world. Then we have data communication. It means exchange of data. What when we do, we exchange data between two devices. We have some form of transmission medium as a wired cable, right? It enables the movement of electronic or digital data. In this, what we do, we move data electronically or digitally from one place to another. Regardless of geographical location, technological medium or data contents, for data communication to occur, the communicating device must be a part of communication system. Your communication device must always be the part of your communication system. You must have any device. Like if you want to send email to someone, you must have computer as well as your internet connection. Then only it will become easier for you to send the email. So it makes up the combination of hardware, physical equipments and software means program. There is a combination between both the things, hardware as well as software. Next, for successful, if you want your communication to be successful, now we need some following components. What are these components? We need sender, we need communication channel or transmission and receiver. These are the three things that you need for a successful communication. If we talk about sender, sending device that initiates sending data, instruction or information. It can be computer or a mobile device. You can send the data with the help of computer or from your mobile. Any device you can use for sending your data. Then we have communication channel or transmission medium. It is a medium through which data, instruction or information can travel such as satellites and cable. In this, what we do, we send data, instruction or information to the kind that can travel, like that we have satellite, you should have cable. Like if you need the internet connection, we must have the cable. A cable, a wire is connected to your Ethernet, your computer, and what it gives you? Internet. So there should be a transmission medium, then receiver. It is a receiving device that accepts transmission of data or instruction. It is a receiving device. What it's do? It's transmission, it transmits the data and it enables you to read the data. Then we should have a protocol, means set of rules. You must have some set of rules that outlines the characteristics of how two devices communicate. That characterized how the two device can communicate. A protocol may define data format, coding schemes and sequence in which data transfer among the devices. It is the way in which the data transfer among the different devices. Then we have some characteristics. What are the different characteristics of data communication? It has many characteristics. I can tell you over here, like we have delivery, accuracy, timeline. You must have accuracy, timeline, and protocol. Right? These are some characteristics that we will study about data communication. First is your delivery. If we talk about delivery, the system must deliver data to correct destination. Where the data has to be arrived, it should go to a proper destination or correct destination. Data must be received by intended device or user only by a device or the user. Then accuracy. What is accuracy? The system must deliver data accurately. Data that has been altered in transmission and left uncorrected are usable. The data which is uncorrected, they are unusable. Now timelines. Let's talk about timelines. So the system must deliver data in timely manner. In the case of video and audio, timely delivery means delivering data in the same order. You have to deliver data in the same order in which you have produced it and without any significant delay. This type of delivery is called real-time transmission. What it is called? Real-time transmission. Next is protocol. What are these? These are the set of rules that outlines the characteristic of how device communicate. Among a protocol may be defined data form, how they have coded, and the sequence in which the data transfer among the devices, how the data is transferred among the different devices. Next topic is computer network. Let's study about the computer network. A computer is a device for working with information. In modern world, two devices are considered to be part of network if one of them can communicate with other. Like if we consider two devices, they are considered to be a part of computer because both of them are there. They are communicating with each other. What they are doing? They are communicating with each other. Then we have nodes. What are nodes? They are the group of devices or a computer can connect to one another. And through what it connects it to one another? Through a network. A network is made up of several computer servers and networking equipments that are connected to each other to share resources such as your printer or a file server, in which what you do, you share resources. Now either wireless or cable media. It can be wireless also or it can be cable media also that are used to establish a connection. And with the help of cable wire or wireless, by both of them, what we can do, we can establish a connection. A computer network can be small as two computers connected to each other, or it may be spread over multiple computers. Like it may be small or it may be very large also, which is distributed among so many computers. Then we have advantage of computer network. What are the different advantages of computer network? So computer networking has brought efficiency, economy and effectiveness. What it has brought? It has brought efficiency, economy and effectiveness, which enhance profitability. By this, what we can do? We can enhance the profitability of our organization. First is communication. These are the advantages, like we have communication, connectivity, efficiency and most effective. These are the different characteristics. If we talk about communication, a computer network facilitates better, cheap and easy mode of communication. What it facilitates? It facilitates better, cheap and easy mode of communication. Next we have connectivity. What is connectivity? Interlinking of the computer allows for efficient communication among co-workers. This helps them to have updated information. What it do? It helps us in updating different information, right? Then we have efficiency, means modification and updating of data. How we are modifying and how we are updating the data. It can be done at single point in the network. This brings more accuracy and efficiency to the working system. It will make your working system more efficient and accurate. Then we have cost effective. You can see that. So that our personal computer, they are cheap and they have better performance as compared to large computers such as mainframe. So many users prefer to maintain computer network than a single centralized computer. What we prefer to maintain? We prefer to maintain a computer network than a single centralized computer, right? Then we have redundancy. As the data and files are shared on the network, hard copies are reduced or eliminated. You can see by using the computer, what you can do, we can store our files, whether keeping it in a hard form, because you can see that the hard copies, they may get spoiled after so many years. So what we can do, we can store them in a computer, and by keeping in your files stored in your computer, they can be easily saved and you can easily see them for the future, right? So you can access to remote databases fastly. Then we have hardware and software resources. So hardware devices that are rarely used, such as scanners, printer and CD writer, can be installed in a network. Likewise, software stored on one computer can be shared by other users which is connected to the network. What it's do? It reduces the cost of hardware and software. Its work is to reduce the cost of hardware also as well as software also. Then we have reliability. You can rely on the computer because it's do not spoil your work and no data will be lost. Your data will be there only where you have saved it. So it is very reliable. Then we have storage media. Like you have data and file, they are not scattered as they can be stored and shared on a network drive. You can store it at your network drive so it do not get spoiled or lost, and you can easily find whenever you require it. Now, need for a computer network. Why do you need computer network? We can share resources such as hardware device, software programs, data and information. With the help of networks, sharing resources saves time and money. If you are sharing resources, what it's do? It saves your time as well as your money, right? Now, next is some of the things that network are used for. What it's include? First is communicating. If you are communicating through email, video, instant messaging and other ways. What you do? Data and information sharing is done. Transfer of fund you transfer fund through electronic fund transfer, that is EFT, allowing network user to easily access and maintain information. You will allow network user that they should easily access and maintain the information. Then sharing local resources through network users such as printer, scanner and photocopies. Hardware sharing is done such as accessing printer over network, sharing software and operating programs on remote system. What you do? You share the software and some operating programs on remote system. What are these? These are the things that network are used for. Now we have network terminologies. Let's study about some network terminologies. Like we have Ethernet. We have First is intranet. What is intranet? It is closed room computer network system. It covers small area and only people with authorization can access. Who have its authorization, then that person can only access it. So for this, what you need? Authorization. Then we have voice over internet protocol. What is voice over internet protocol? It is a protocol which is used especially for voice transfer. When you want to transfer your voice over IP network, it is needed. It enables users to make phone calls by using the internet. Then we have DNS, means domain name system, that we have @gmail.com, yahoo.com, like this we have different domain name. So it is the internet system for converting alphabetic names into numeric IP address. Like when a web address URL is typed into a browser, if what you do, if you are typing web address URL to a browser, DNS server return IP address of the web server which is associated with the name. For example, the DNS converter URL, that is www.company.com, into the IP address, that is 204.1.851. Without the DNS, you would have to type series of phone number and dots into your browser so that you can retry the website. What you can do, you can later on, what you will do, you will retry your website. Now, next is extranet. What is extranet? It is also a kind of internet. Its access is granted only to some. It is mostly used by organization for communication with partners and clients. Okay, what you can do, you can hack, it is mostly used for communication, organization communication with partners or a client. When there is a partner or a client, this is accessed using internet protocol. You can access this when you want to use internet protocol. Then we have web portals, right? The web portal, it is a web-based platform that provides single access point to information. It is also commonly known as portal. There is a major difference. You can see a major difference between website and a web portal. What it is? That portal works as a gateway to www, and what it provides? It provides several services, while a website may provide only some limited services. The website will only give you some limited service. If we talk about the protocol, or what it will, or portal, what it will provide you? It will provide you several services. Then we have bandwidth, data transfer capacity of a computer network in bit per second. What it is? It is your bandwidth. Now, network device. Following are the components of network hardware. Like we have components of computer networks. NIC, that is network interface card. Next, cable and connectors. Then we have modem, right? If we talk about cable and connectors, we have switch, hub, bridge, switch, router and gate. These are the different cable and connectors that we use in our computer network. Then we have NIC. What is network interface card? So, NIC has the computer to communicate with another device, and the network interface card contains hardware address and data link layer protocol, and use this address to identify the system. What we do? We use this address to identify the system on network so that it transfer the data in a correct destination. What it will do? It will transfer your data to the correct destination. Now there are two types of NIC. We have two types of NICs, that is wireless and wired. Wireless, which do not have wire, and wire you can understand by the word only, the one which have a wire connected to your computer. So wireless NIC, all modern laptops use wireless NIC. You can see also, if you are using internet in your laptop, you do not need any wire. You can connect it wirelessly with the help of, they have an option of Wi-Fi, so you can connect it wirelessly. Then we have wire, like cable used wired NIC to transfer data over modem. If you want to transfer data, then also we require a wire. You can see. Now cables and connectors. Let's study about the cables and connectors. I have told you different cables and connectors, switch, hub, and your router. What are these? These are the different cables and connectors. Let's see. First is cable. Transmission media that transmit communication signal. There are three types of cables. We have twisted pair, coaxial cable. First is twisted pair cable. The high-speed cable that transmit data over 1 GPS or more. Well, we have to transfer, we are capable of transferring high-speed data over 1 GPS or more. Landline phone network and LANs, they often use twisted pair cables. Which type of cables they use? They use twisted pair cable. Then we have coaxial cables. It resembles a TV installation cable, and coaxial cable is more expensive than twisted pair. But what it provides us high data transmission speed. On coaxial cable, data travel through a copper wire. Cable TV network wiring uses coaxial cable. Your cable TV networking wire, what it uses? It uses coaxial type of cable. Then we have network device. What are network devices? Known as networking hardware. It is a physical device that allow hardware on a computer network to communicate and interact with one another. So that what you can do, you can communicate or interact with the other easily. Then next is your fiber optic cable. It is a high speed cable that transmit data using light beam. What it's do? It has in transmitting data using light beam. What it's provide? High data transmission speed as compared to other cable. It is more expensive as compared to other cables. So it is installed at government level. You can install that at a government level. So which type of cable we use? We use fiber optic cables. Next is hub. It is a central device. What it's do? It split network connection into different devices or multiple devices, right? What it is a central device. What it's do? It splits network to different devices. When a computer requests information from computer, it sends request to the hub. It distributes this request to all interconnected network. Active, passive and intelligent hub. What are these? These are the three types of hubs that we use. What are these? Active, passive and intelligent hub. Next is bridge. What is a bridge? You can see like this. We have PC1 and PC2. They has created a bridge. So bridge, it operates that data link layers. A bridge it is a repeater with the added functionality of filtering content. And you can read the address, that is a MAC address easily of the source and destination. It is also used for interconnecting two LANs working on the same protocol. What you can do, you can easily connect two LANs which are working on the same protocol. It has single input and single output, making it two ports device, transparent bridge and source routing bridge. What are these? These are the two types of bridge that we can see over it. Next is switch. It is a switch you have seen at your home if you have an internet connection. So a switch is a networking device that groups all the devices over a network to transfer data to another device. If you want to transfer data to another device, then what we use is switch. A switch is better than hub as it does not broadcast the message over a network. It is better than hub because it do not broadcast the message over the network. It sends the message to the device to which switches belong. What it's do? It sends the message to the device to which it's belong. Now we can say that the switch send message directly from the source or to the destination. What it's do? It sends your message directly to the source which you want to send easily. Next is router. What is router? It is a device that connects LAN to the internet. It means local area network which has in connecting it to the internet. So the router mainly used to connect distinct network or internet to multiple computers. It acts as a junction between two or more networks. How it acts? It acts like a junction between LAN and MEC. What is router? It is also known as bridge router. It is a device that combines the feature of both. What it's do? It's combine the features of both a bridge and a router. Then it can work either at the data link layer of a network layer. Working as a router, it is capable of routing packets across the network and working as a bridge. How it works? It works as a bridge. It is capable of filtering the local area network traffic. What it helps in? It helps in filtering local area network traffic. Then we have gateway. Means passage. With the name, it is easily suggesting you, it means the passage of two connect networks that work on different networking models. They work as messenger agents that take data from one system, it interrupt it and it transfer to the another system, right? So the gateway are also called protocol converters and can operate at any network layer. Gateways are generally more complex. Your gateways, they are more complex than your switches or router. Then we have modem. Modem connects the computer to the internet over the existing telephone line, and a modem is not integrated with the computer motherboard. It is not integrated. It is a separate device which is connected to your internet through a existing telephone line. A modem is a separate part of PC slot which is found on the motherboard. It is found on the motherboard. It is type of PC slot. Now, our next topic, that is computer network types. We have different computer network types. We have LAN, that is local area network, WAN, that is wide area, PAN, that is personal area computer, and MAN, that is metropolitan area network. These are the different types of network. So, a computer network, it is a group of computers linked to each other that enables the computer to communicate with another computer. It is a group of computers that are linked to different computers, right? With the help of which you can communicate with other computers. So what it's do, it shares its resources, data and application. It will share its resources also, data also and application also. Then we have a computer network. It is characterized by size. It is mainly of 4 types, that is your LAN, local area network, PAN, personal area network, MAN, metropolitan area, and WAN, that is wide area network. First is LAN, that is local area network. Like your computers, they are interconnected to each other in this type of network. Here you have group of computers, like this I have shown you. It is a small area. It can be in your building, in a school or in an office. What type of network we have? LAN. You can see here that each and every computers, they are connected to each other. So it is used for connecting 2 or more personal computer through a communication medium such as twisted wire, coaxial cable. It is less costly. It is not as much as inexpensive. It is inexpensive hardware like such as hub, network, adapter, and Ethernet cables. The data is transferred, that is extremely at fast rate. The data which you transfer will be transferred extremely at fast rate through a local area network. What it's provide? Higher security, right? A wireless local area network, what it is known as? It is known as WLAN, that is wireless local area network. Then we have PAN, that is personal area network. You can see here, like you connect to a Bluetooth with your mobile or with your laptop. It is a personal area network. Network arranged within a user immediate area, typically within a range of 10 meter. When you are in a 10 meter range, like if you connect to a Bluetooth, when you are in a range of 10 meter, it will be connected and afterward it gets disconnected, right? It covers area of 30 feet. Personal devices that are used to develop personal area network, like you have laptop, mobile phone, media player or PlayStation. A PAN may connect devices through a router using network cable like Bluetooth or Wi-Fi technology. Like if you want to operate internet, what you do, you open your Wi-Fi. So we can transfer 5 songs from one device to another with the help of your PAN, that is personal area network. Then we have MAN, that is metropolitan area network. Let's study about MAN, that it covers large geographical area by interconnected different LANs to form a larger, like your government agencies. Your bigger government agencies, they use MAN to connect with citizens and private industry. You can see in MAN, we have various LANs that are connected to each other and through which they are connected through telephone exchange line. The most widely used protocol like RS-232, frame relay, ATM, your ISDN, OC3, ADSL, what are these? It has higher range than your local area network. Then we have WAN, that is wide area network. When network that extend over a large geographical area like states or countries, it is quite bigger network than LAN. It is not limited to a single location. You can see that they are not limited to a single nation. They are spread over large geographical area through a telephone line, fiber optic cable or satellite. They are linked to a satellite also. The biggest example is our internet, which is widely used in the field of business, government and education. Like we have mobile broadband connection, 3G, 4G, 5G. They are your WAN, that is wide area network. Now we have next topic, that is network topologies. We have different types of network topology, bus topology, star topology. So one by one I will tell you different topologies. First of all, let me tell you what is network topologies. So geometric representation of how computers are connected to one another is known as network topology. So that how your computer networks are connected. So they can consist in different ways to get different network topologies. Like we have bus topology. It uses one main cable. In this you have one main cable, like you can see over here, this has one main cable and all nodes are connected directly. The data transmission over a network connection occurs in one direction, and this network is also called linear network. What we call this network? We call this network linear network. In this topology, computer system can be easily added or removed from network. In this, we can easily connect or easily add or remove the computer network. If you want to add, you can add easily. If you want to remove it, you can remove easily. Then we have ring topology. In this, you can see over here, your network is connected in a ring form. They are connected to each other in a ring form, in a circular form. So in this, you can see each node is linked to two other nodes forming a ring. Data can flow bidirectionally. A single node failure can bring down entire network. If one single node, if this node is failed, the entire node will be failed. No other computer will work. So they are usually located close each other. It is easy to set up computers that are attached to a single ring of cable. No central connector like hub. In this, you do not require any kind of hub. Then we have mesh topology. You can see it is a kind of mesh. We cannot understand this. So what is this? This is mesh topology. In this, you can see each node is connected to every other node. And if we talk about full mesh topology, every node is connected to every node in network. They are connected to every other device or a network through a dedicated point of link. So the number of links in a mesh topology of n device would be n minus 1 divided by 2. Next we have star topology. You can see in this we have a node, and each and every computer network, they are connected to this node. So in this, central server node is linked to multiple client networks. They perform better as data does not have to go through each node. In this, you can see here they are connected to node, so no data is transferred to one another computer, right? So they are more reliable. A failure in any star network cable will not take down network access to one computer. In the computer in which there is the problem, that computer will only have a failure. Other computer will work as they were working. Now we have tree topology. It is a special type of structure there where many connected elements are arranged like branches of tree. Like you have branches of tree, like that only the computers, they are connected, and they are known as combination of bus and star topology. It is the simplest in which only one route exists between any two nodes on the networks. There is only a one route and they are connected to different nodes like this. It is a kind of tree topology. You can say it is the central hub. We have central hub and then we have secondary hub, and this is also a secondary hub. And you can see that the different computers are connected in a tree form. Now we have hybrid topology. In this combination of two or more topologies, for example, combination of star. It is a combination of star and mesh topology, which means hybrid topology. Right? The choice to use a hybrid topology over a standard topology depends on the needs of a business. What type of need do you have of a business, school, or user? The number of computers, their location, and desired network perform are all factors in the decision. These are the different factors that we see. You can see here we have different type of topology. We have ring topology, star topology, and your bus topology. It is a mixed type of topology you can see over here. So, in this chapter, I have told you about the different communication network and different type of networking topologies. Hope you understood. Now we will meet in the next class. That's all for today. Thank you.